Most people think losing a tooth only affects their smile. But the real changes happen deep inside the jaw. What actually happens to the bone, the gums, and the teeth next to the gap? In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through the hidden chain reactions step by step. By the end, you'll see why a single missing tooth can quietly change much more than you expect. The moment a tooth is lost, the space where it lived osante just vanish. Under the gum, there is a socket in the jawbone. Right after the tooth comes out, blood fills that socket. A clot forms. That clot is the body's first repair kit. Over days, the clot turns into soft tissue and the gum starts to close. It's the normal healing you get with a scrape or cut. But the socket is a hollow place in the bone, and how it heals matters for what comes next. Without the tooth root, the jawbone loses an important message. Normally, chewing sends tiny forces down through the root into the bone. Those forces tell the bone, "Stay here, stay strong." When the root is gone, that message weakens. The bone begins to shrink. This slow shrinking is called bone resorption, a gradual loss of bone where the tooth used to be. Over months and years, the ridge that once held the tooth becomes lower and narrower. The jaw loses height and width. This makes it harder later to place an implant or to fit a denture comfortably. The missing tooth also changes the neighborhood. Teeth are like a line of soldiers. Each one keeps the next one upright. When a soldier is removed, the ones beside it can lean into the empty space. A tooth may tip forward or rotate. The tooth across from the gap may slowly drift down or up because there's nothing pressing against it. Soon your bite changes. Chewing becomes less efficient. Food may hit different spots. You may notice new chewing pressure on other teeth. Those extra pressures can speed up wear and cause more problems later. Small changes inside the mouth can also change how your face looks. Bone supports the soft tissues of the cheek and lip. When bone disappears, the support is gone. Over time, the lower face can look thinner. Lips may sink in a little. The jawline can appear less defined. If several teeth are missing, this loss of support makes the face look older. It's a subtle change at first, but in the long run, it can be noticeable. Gaps are also traps. Food gets caught easily in spaces. That trapped food feeds bacteria. Bacteria can inflame the gum around the gap. Gum infection then becomes more likely. And when gums are inflamed, the nearby teeth and bone are at higher risk too. So one missing tooth can set off a chain of events that increases the chance of losing more teeth. So what can be done? Dentists have a few ways to stop or slow this chain reaction. A dental implant replaces the tooth root with a small titanium post. That post sits in the bone and can carry a crown on top. When you chew, the implant passes some force to the bone. That force helps maintain bone strength. A bridge uses the teeth next to the gap to hold a false tooth in place. A denture replaces several teeth and rests on the gums. Each option has pros and cons, and the right choice depends on health, costs, and personal needs. The key idea is this: replacing the missing tooth early helps keep the jaw and the other teeth stable. There's also exciting research looking at a very different future. Scientists are studying ways to encourage the body to grow new teeth naturally. For example, researchers connected to Kyoto University and other groups have reported progress in medicines and methods that might one day stimulate tooth regrowth. This work is promising, but it's still early. Trials in animals showed teeth can form again under certain conditions. Human research is in early stages. So while regrowing a tooth in the clinic would be a game changer, it is not a ready option today. If you want to protect your mouth now, here are simple actions that help. Replace missing teeth sooner rather than later if you can. Keep the area and the whole mouth clean. Brush twice a day and floss, especially around gaps and under bridges. Get regular dental checkups so problems are caught early. If you have dentures, make sure they fit well. If you're thinking about implants, ask your dentist about bone levels and whether a bone graft is needed. Good oral hygiene and early treatment make later work easier and more predictable. Let me be clear and honest. Losing a tooth is not just cosmetic. It starts a chain reaction inside the jaw. Bone can shrink. Nearby teeth can move. Chewing changes. Face shape can subtly shift. And the hole itself can invite more dental trouble. But the good news is that modern dentistry has effective ways to stop or slow much of this damage. If you've already lost a tooth, you have choices. Talk with your dentist about options that fit your health and budget. If you haven't lost a tooth but you're worried, think ahead. Early action keeps more options open. Now, I want to hear from you. If you lost a tooth, would you replace it quickly or wait? Tell us why in the comments. If this video helped you understand what's happening under the gum, please like and subscribe for more simple dental science. And if you have a question about implants, dentures, or how the jaw heals? Drop it below. I'll answer what I can. Thanks for listening. Take care of your smile. And remember, one small gap can cause big changes, but most of those changes can be managed with the right care.